Welcome to Reforger News. My name, of course, is Wolf, and this is your one-stop shop to see what's going on around the Arma community. From weekly events, map changes, new mods, you name it. If your favorite server announces it, I'll help spread the word. Now let's dive in. As always, we'll start with our platform Arma. Arma Reforger dropped a video showcasing the new assets, terrain, and theme of their third upcoming island. They state it's going to bring an entirely new setting to Arma Reforger, with its abandoned rugged landscape giving a new atmosphere to what we have already experienced. It'll feature Soviet settlements, decaying coal infrastructures, ruined villages, and more. They also expanded the environment assets with new buildings, props, rocks, and vegetation featuring the autumn season, fitting for our current time of year. I believe the release date is still to be announced. WCS got their NA 1.6 experimental server back online. Both regions are back up with their dedicated 128 slot servers running the latest 1.6 experimental build on both Steam and Xbox. Spearhead dropped a few sneak peek pics of their upcoming new features for Hostile. These include new props and city layouts. However, they say these updates will not be coming out until the release of the 1.6 update. In other news related to their servers, excessive camping of main base flags are still against the rules. They rolled back the 300-meter rule, but stated as rule number 12, intentionally trying to ruin the experience of others, as in excessive or continuous flag camping can fall under the section and could get you removed from the server. OPR Fargo added more vehicles to Ukraine and Russia, along with the new OPR explosives. They switched NA3 to the map of Sarivka and changed their drone limit rule to 6 drones per life, meaning you cannot control any more than 6 drones in the same lifespan. Suicide does not count. In OPR's development side of things, they stated their new map is unfortunately getting scrapped due to issues with the height map. They will be putting a new map in the works. The Misfit Squad had a massive mod list update to NA1 as they changed the map to Ruha. Some future planned mods include bigger explosives, new launchers, deployable iron drone systems, and the ability to shoot while sitting in the vehicles. Misfits also added the new Hoover Dam map to NA3. Other than that, Misfit Squad updated their main base engagement rules to help prevent from base camping. It states you can no longer proceed any further than the final objective point. Triple Threat Tactical added some festive Halloween gear. It stated it can be located inside the barn at the main base. Triple Threat Tactical are also including Blood Moon, which occurs during the night, obviously, where creatures can be found roaming the battlefield. Rubber Band Rangers No Tracers update included the MG3 for both sides. Rubber Band Rangers switched up their servers NA5 and NA7 with a new Dead Evron experience. NA5 is a full conflict scenario where you fight to control the front lines, and NA7 will consist of zombies where you fight for survival. Raw had a huge change-up as they introduced Raw 2.0, which includes server change-ups as they upgraded to a new high-performance host, allowing lower latency, smoother gameplay, and stronger stability. Their server lineup now consists of the Rostov map, Ukraine vs Russia, and the Arlen New Evron map with NATO vs Russia. They brought back their 72-hour rank system and included anti-air vehicles, more armored trucks with remote weapon systems, and drones. Casual Ops Central reintroduced helicopters to their PvP servers, adjusted the weight of rockets for a better balance to their loadouts, and included the EOTech Voodoo to all starter kits. Casual Ops also dropped the Yellowstone National Park map and replaced it with the New Hampshire map. Darkgrew cleaned up their arsenal from duplicate weapons, fixed some bugs, and let us know there will be some new content drops in the future. BTGG broke 600 members in their community and have been updating their server non-stop. Some notable features include server performance scripts, Apache reloading fixes, textures to vehicles, added weapons, added parachutes, new songs, fixed scoring systems, and other small bug fixes. They also announced Redleg, the creator of the map, made some adjustments to the dam's power building, which now gives the structure an indestructible floor and ceiling, but allows the walls to be destroyed. Old Guys made it to the list. Sorry for the wait, gents. But Old Guys switched their server 1 map to Rostov, and they're in the works of getting the packet loss issues resolved. Protocol Delta Conflict had a new map release on server number 2 called Marak Island. The map is perfect for sniping, tactical play, and ambushes in the rolling hills, and great for close quarter combats in the densely populated urban streets. They're alive and seeding. We have another new server in the community, the Furious Few. They plan to have an official launch party on the 15th, along with a community meeting in their Discord for everyone to connect and get involved. Their server will take place on the Arlen New Evron map, so be sure to check them out and kick them off right. Day Zero had a lot of whitelisting events over the past week to help prevent hackers from entering their server. Unfortunately, it had to resolve down to this to prevent future incidents. But in other news, Day Zero added a thread to their Discord for leaders to register their faction or for survivors to find a home. They also have future ideas to implement a reputation system and territory controls. Narco's Life made changes to their rules. Some of these notable changes include no fleeing or invading from the police into water, no initiating or robbing LEOs without a roleplay reason, and no alternate accounts on the server. They also state the excessive amount of police gear in civilian hands is not good for roleplay, and expect everyone to follow the spirit of the rules. They state valid reasons for taking cop gear include the retribution against a specific officer for blatant corruption, to recover your own property that is actively being seized, to arm yourself in attempt to escape custody, or to impersonate an officer in attempt to rescue a group member. Invalid reasons to take cop gear include that you want their gun, you think the cop is corrupt without evidence, or they gave you a ticket. Bush War adjusted their rules to fight against the intentional team killing happening on their servers. They state going forward there will be a 3-strike rule before being permabanned without an appeal, and they will not let the actions of a few tarnish their reputation. Veteran added Pokeops cards into their gameplay. These cards are collectible loot items with different rarities, and in order to get them, you need to hunt them down by solving their riddles and fight your way to claim. They state, don't expect to win them all. They are meant to hurt and not to grab duplicates. Veteran also added new Pokeops attire to the Ready Room, which will give you a pouch to hold your cards. Along with attire, they also dropped new Crocs, Sport Mode Engaged. Now I'm starting to feel like we have the majority of the Arma community listed. As long as your favorite server posts announcements on Discord, I'll help spread the word. If you think there's still servers that I need to add, drop their names in the comments. But other than that, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like and follow button, and I'll catch you out on the battlefield.